さんこんばんは NW でございます。今日はですね、スト6のランクマ配信ですね、やっていきたいと思います。一応ね、なんだかんだでダイヤまでは来れましたけど、そろそろなんか通じなさそうな気がするけどな。行けるとこまで行って行けるとこまで行って立ち止まったらね、新しいことを覚えてきた気がしますけど。じゃあなんかボタン設定おかしいな。バトルの再スタート。これでいいや。これでいけるんだ。こうやって。あ、そうか。間違えてる。つながるな。入る？入る。
最後に仕上げ苦しいですか
？5600か。されてる。なんでガードされてる？200ぐらい違うもんな。ガードされてんの。間違えた。はい、森尾さんこんばんは。ガードされるな。なんだ。ガードされるな。CPU 優秀。ガードされたらでもこっちに切り替えたらみんなその辺の確認甘いもんな、俺。まだ。なんでヒットしてたらこっちにせなあかんねんけどな。難しいな、その辺は。さあ、じゃあやっていきましょうかね。さあ、ダイヤ帯はどうなんだい。そろそろね、もう多分昔の貯金じゃ勝てないようになってくるんちゃうかなと思って。昨日とかでもプラチナ5からダイヤに上げるのに延べ4時間ぐらいかかりましたからね。連打してる。スト6の連打の概念は連打っていうか目押しの概念あるんですかね。フル4みたいな。
well in range to score the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 push the opponent into the corner.
なん
Buy
だ
some time by
す
driving
ごく
them
ラグ
into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here.
当たらんねやそれ
Player
無理なん
2
や
maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and this is
あ
going
ほんま
to
どこまかんなあかんねんこれ
trip. Player 1 is almost dead, but some
Amai.
clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Neither hail.
ウルフォーみたいな目を知らなかったら連打でもいいかもしれないですね
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Full gain control of the match in the early going. Springs forward with the drive rush.
そうやねドライブラッシュの止め方も分かってない
Barely
な
blocks the jump in.
どうするべ
Blocking
き
a
な
jump in attack leaves you at a disadvantage.
あ
So it's better
コ
to
パ
try
ン
and
1個入ってない
anti-instead.
やめて
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or
なん
their
やろこの
opponent
人
might
ところ
go
どこ
for
ろ
the
止ま
side
るな
switch. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Going in. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Feels slugging it out and getting sweaty. Quick medium poke. Drive rush. A jump?
そう
Reads
か
the jump in
いや
perfect.
勝利権じゃなかった
Close range projectile. Don't mind me. Just making a flow chart.
どうダメ
Talents and optics going
あ
on.
なんだ無敵ないんかこ
So
れ
he's just gonna stand there. Barely blocks the jump. Throws him. Smart play with the throw. They gotta dig down deep here. Here comes the corner pressure. Closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that
配
match.
信画面止まってるなんやろ僕のせいかなよくわかんないけど
It is
続行
not
してくれるか
over.
ら
They want
やりま
that
しょう
run back. How's it going to unfold?
いたあ入るん
Player 1 maintaining
め
the
くって
corner
ないあ
pressure
れ
for some juicy damage. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now.
ドライブラッ
It's
シュ出ん
getting
かった
tense. Knockdown. Pops him with the target combo. Pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count. Going in?
いやマジか離すかうわ CA 入れたらよかった
Player
そう
1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to
So
keep
it's
the ball rolling. Combo with the target combo.
コパーバレ
Slugging it out
止ま
and getting
る
sweaty. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They gotta press here and take advantage of the drive gap. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. Springs forward with the drive rush. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Jumps up.
これ空対かあかんやったっけスト5じゃなくてスト6は
Are we
なん
going
かそ
to
んな
see a
話を聞いた
comeback
よう
here?
な気がするでもスト5のくせに空対抗してしまうあしまった入れちゃったー
Dodge it.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God! Did they just choke it away? You know we paid to get in here, right? It just specks it all on the drive rush. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal.
あ
What's it
離
gonna
してく
be?
るかと思ったけど
Wraps
助
it
かっ
up with a throw.
たそうですねこればっかりはね回線相性ってどうしようもないですもんね
A jump connects with the throw.
こ
Smart
の
play with the
前田
throw.
IP の使い方は僕はうまいよ
Throw option always
か
good
つ
for
て
the damage.
棒を持ったキャラでそれをやってたんだか
Player
ら
one is in a pretty good situation. Crowns them from above. Okay, here we go.
ダメか中キックで埋めれないのかあれ
Overhead attack. Super art incoming. What were they thinking? Oh, what a smart throw! They're hurt big time. Toxic block them on the down and out.
びっくりした画面下見えへんかったけど波動入れといてよかった
Is a force to be reckoned with.
駆け出しファイターを手に入れたいやに来てまだ駆け出しなんですか駆け出しなのか予選だ
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for
まあ
history
予
to
選
be
でもね
made.
ラグくなかったらちゃんとやるにはやるんだけ
Here
ど
we
果たしてどう
go.
か
Let's see what these fighters have in store. uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
モダンのマナー。
Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Very dangerous range. They can definitely get
空
clipped
対空を
by
やってしまう。すげえ。よくわかんないけど、なんかそういう対空があるの。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown from up above. Alright,
間
let's see
違え
the
た
damage here.
けどなんか助
Toxic
かって
blocker
る。
for the extra damage.
甘すぎでしたね。
Throw sets high the
ごま
bow.
かした。
Very
めっ
nice
ちゃ
corner
ごま
press.
かした。
Player 2 draws first blood and
一
it's
応
on
ね
the、
前
board.
回に続い
And
て
they
音声
keep
テ
the
ストやって
momentum.
ますので、マイクの音
They
とか
both showed their hands a little bit,
ゲー
so
ム
they
音楽と
must
か
be thinking of a counter.
ご指摘またお願いします。
Adds parry to the pressure. This time the
なんか
perfect
結
parry
構声がで
but
か
it
かっ
is
たよう
still
な気がし
safe.
たから。はいで。
Was hungry for the grab. A quick breather. Drive gauge neck drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Goes in with the RBS. Both fighters are trying not to
なんかよ
get
くわかん
trapped
ない
in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Bravo-se. The hit throw connects. Player 1 needs to use
入れれん
the
か
throw in
や
the
っぱ
corner.
あ
Get
めっちゃ
ready
減
to
る
be thrown to the sun. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Up close anti-air in the clutch. Final round. Who will the fighting game god just go for it at this range? Goes for the level 2
マジ
super
かよ。
for some cosmopolitan damage.
あ、そう
Getting
だ。
up close and first. Setting up with the jump in.
じゃあねんな、ドライブインパクト見てから返せないもんな、まだ。
Okay, here we go. Player 1 with the rhythm of
Eh?
uncooked raw scoop. Are we going to see? Oh my God! Did they just choke it away? Noticeable life lead is a uses their drive gauge. They are done. Player 1 makes
あ
the
ー、そうや
smart
な、
move
ドライ
there.
ブインパク
Great
トに
game.
対する意識が
It
全
is
然やねん
not
な。
over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Gets a little
なんで今
space
投
on
げ
the
られな
throw.
かった一発で。
Work its spring to create some space. Player 2 has the life advantage. Time to sit on the lead. Gets a chance with the jump in. Player 2 chases him down.
あ、生き
Next
てる
hit will end the round. Hits it. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
飛ぶか
Goes for the jump in to
届かな
start
か
the
っ
round.
た。逆。
Reads them. Jumps up. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Jump in attacks are
あ
generally
れパニカン
slow
なん
to
て
reach
いう
the
のか。
opponent, which makes them vulnerable to perfect parries like we just saw. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
インパクト返しちょっと成功させたいな。あ、無理か。これわかんのか。
Going in? Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Drive gauge on deck. What's the goes in with
あ、
the
そうや、話してくるんや。
A
忘
quick
れてた。
breather. Burns out. Bravo-se. The hit throw connect. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Here's the final round. The real fight
出来上が
starts
りに
now.
対する。
Dodge knocked him out of the air.
これ入らんやったっ
Time
け
for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Found the
だっ
opening
た
and
ら駒投
snared
げ
the
に切り
clean.
替える。
Gutsy play with the grab. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Solid anti-air. What a smart throw. Okay, here we go. All of that. There it is. Up to spin the meter on the super arc. Player 1 needs to take advantage of giving some of that PDA.
引き寄せるのずるいよな。
Dangerous range here. Reaches up and latches out. A jump. Reads the jump in perfectly. Raw super art incoming. Next, at 12 doing the business. Player 1 is on track to skip. Are you for real? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the
起き上
wire.
がりに対する意識が。今なんか自分が気持ちよくなりそうとして立ち回って。
Jump! A little extra damage on a counter hit throw. No escape from the throw. Was looking for that jump attack. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Impact
Ah,
signal
Kaisen.
low. They block it, but the gap is closed. Player 1 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. All right, what's coming next? Player 1 chases him down. huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Uses the parry. Life lead opens up. Parries the attack. Grabs him, takes a trip. Will this super art connect? KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Bravo, the hit throw connects. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Taking stock. Player two is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. In with the Smith, brushes that off and keeps going. Watching each other carefully. Who'll make the first? Ooh, burnout activates. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They're in the corner. This may change the match. Clutch, anti-air. Time to reassess the situation. Reads the jump in perfectly. Then some meter here, investing in the
これは
round.
どうだ、最後までいくか。
Are they actually done?
最後に仕上げ。
あ、いった。
It's enough to kill.
What a freaking read! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Night date incoming! Long-range fireball to break the silence. Big throw. Throws him. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets the knockdown with the throw. This is gonna hurt. That's gonna leave him rattled. Amazing! But nothing stops this train.
読まれてんのか。
Fire now. Look at the damage. Both sides getting ready. What?
あ、ダメ。
Anti-air. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Oh, you can't teach that.
Man,
Gotta hand it to both our fighters. They put on a real clinic for it.
「ダイヤからウルトラ」っていうかプラチナ号に
challenger.
広角ってあるのかな。はいはい、モモンクさんこんばんは。マリーザが続きますね。エルフォルテ、
all on the line.
やべえの来た。エルフォル
Let's
テ
see
は
what they
ダメ
try
です
and
よ。
do here in this first round. Blocks the jump in. Checks with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now
そういう
they
拾い
can
方する。
some big chances to do damage here.
あ、インパクトを返せない。
Can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming next? Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player one
く
sets
そ、
the
なんかイ
tone
ン
with
パ
that
クト
win.
返しって
Let's see
絶
if
対
they
的
can
に
keep it
と
up.
上位に通じない気がする
How
よ
will
な。
they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Yeah.
Connects with the medium kick. Dives in with cool face. Uses a target combo as a filler. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Player one has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no clear leader in the fight. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Smart play with the throw. Spinning that drive gate.
あれって。
Knockdown, here comes the mix-up. Straight to the point. Needs to find it. Hold it down. A jump in. Dangerous range here.
うわ。
Drive rush.
あ、でも
Safely
助か
buffs
っ
the
た。
metal level. The overhead denied. Reads the jump in perfect. That
インパク
win
ト
wasn't luck.
そうや
It was
画面端に行ったらイン
100%
パクトされるってことをちょっと意識すれば返せるようになるかな。ダメだね。でもコパンで返そうとしてるもんな。
The final round. Who's gonna hit the drive? Uses a target combo as a filler. Throw is denied. What a read.
あ、もう足長っ。
Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Oh, you never know what can happen here. Dives in with cool face. Back to the flip. Back to the corner. What setups do they have? Oh my God, did they just choke it away? Anti-air in the clutch. Quick medium poke. What are they gonna do?
いけ。普通に止められた。生ラッシュ。
Both are ready to the Houdini low block. Perfect read with the anti-air. Drive impact misses.
かわしてしまう。
Look at the reads the jump in perfect. Look at the follow up after that target combo. Side tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player one is in a very good spot now. Burns out. What now? The clutch throw escape. Oh,
よかった。
giddy up. You're done. Player one had to
イン
work
パクト
extra
100% 返してくる人とかおるもんな。すげえよな。あんなん全部読んでんのかな、見てから押してんのかな。ガードされている。おっと来ました。最近 GP に勝ってない気するな。
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started. All right, first round. What's going to happen?
見て、めくられてんのかあれ。はい、レオさんこんばんは。
We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and lead in. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Avoids getting cornered. Player two chases them down. Throws to get around their defense. Player two maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Taking stock. Lands the forward throw. That corner pressure continues. In a dire
なんか知らんけ
situation.
ど攻め勝てた。
And the throw ends the round. Player two picks up the always important
イン
first
フレ
round.
暴れって
They'll want to
なる
keep
と
the
バ
ball
ンか。
rolling.
痛い。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so
痛い。
vital.
ふがし。
Player two did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. And they keep up the momentum. They're thinking of scoring big off this
外
meeting.
野になってもそういうことするんだよ
Trapping
ね。
it out up close. In with the snake step. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. What do they do? Jump in. Reads the jump in perfect. The throw is denied. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Oh, the driver closes it out. Player two gets a clear victory. I know they
気を
want to add more
話
W's
って
to
そ
that
んな
column.
に
It
ま
is
あ
not
俺が
over.
不注意
They
なだ
want
けや
that
ねん
run
け
back.
どさ。
How's it going to unfold? Grabs them with the
これは
embrace.
ガードできん。
Combo with the target combo. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Gets down. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Holds out with the block. That throw.
めくれてね。
They decide to hang back and
こう
rethink
なる
their
とつ
game
らい
plan.
な。相手。
Time
全員
to
バック
do
や。
some damage after that wall splash.
あ、これ埋
Corner
まっ
makes
てん
it
の。
hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Taking stock. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand.
あ、そうや。なかった。ゲージがなかった。インパクトしようとした。
Player one picks up the first
S8
round.
はいい選択やった。
That'll give him a
なるほど。
psychological advantage. Nails the anti-air. Grabs him. In with the snake step. Jumps in. Throws to get
Agak
around
tengok.
their defense. Player one can work with this lead. Time to sit on the lead. Great. Barely blocks the jump in. Gives a little space with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets the knockdown with the throw. Pressure on his cool face. Both fighters have full super meter on counters with
Yeah,
enemies.
awesome.
Nice read. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. What do they do? Use it to teleport. The spacing is so meets them air to air. This is gonna hurt.
あ、これ、あ、しまった。邪道弁まで入れたかったんやけど。
Are they actually done?
死ぬ無理ダメ
さようなら。
Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Oh, what a flex with the counter. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player two
またや。
is in a
また強
juicy
気入ってない
damage with that throw there. This is gonna hurt. Huge hit. Player one needs to take advantage of what? An anti-air. Jump. The throw is denied. Player one has full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. An anti-air in the clutch. Looking to follow up after that target combo. They couldn't take that throw.
なんとか封じ込めたから勝てたような
Was the
感じ
only
はす
one
る。
left standing after that. That's what I like.
2試合したっけ？インパクトの返す練習ってどうやったらいいんやろうな。
Here comes a new challenger.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hyped and make some noise.
さ
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
あ、いや
Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Scouting to jump in hard. Maintains composure and fights out of the corners. Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Still slugging it out here. Checks them with the
意
projectile.
外とルークって通常技長いよな。
Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. We're near the end of the round.
Nice shimmy
I want to
up.
see someone shoot their shot. Come on. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
午前中からやり始めたけど
Lets
全
off
然
a
勝てんか
projectile
った
to
もん
waste
な。
time. Adds parry to the pressure. Dashes forward.
あ、離さない。ナイ
Will
ス。
gain control of the match in the early going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Using moves out of drive rush for advantage is good for creating new chances.
2冠取ってんのに。
Burnout activates. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They're going for the super
え、嘘？間に合わんの？
one Vulcan blast. Reaches up and lashes out. Gotta be mindful of reach if this is gonna hurt. Down and out. Player two
わかんない。
gets a
カニ
clear
カン取っ
victory.
た後
I
ま
know
だ
they wanna add more W's to
何していい
that
かわ
column.
かんねえって感じやん。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now. This thing ain't over yet. Throws a projectile. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game lets you dictate the pace of the match
やっ
much
ぱ
easier.
中継なのか？
Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Combo with the target combo. Just out of range for that throw. Solid combo.
なのにお前
Can't
ら
catch
し
the
とな。
throw. Knockdown. Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner. The corner makes it hard to
あ
escape.
なんで止め
What do we set
れ
up?
んの？
Are we going to see both KO?
なんで、なんで勝てたかわからんか
On
っ
the
たな。
board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Player two can work with this
ダメ
lead.
か。
There's been some back and forth, but no clear leader in the fight. They exchange blows. Not much life left, but their drive usage may say, go for it at this range. Oh, word? Serious now? Level 2 eraser? Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Springs forward with the drive
無理
rush.
か、3発押せんか。
Frame perfect on the knuckle. Amazing.
あ、なんで？
Player one is in a very good spot now. Closing moments of the and just bets it all on the drive rush. Looking for drive rush.
あ？
Cross loop. What now?
あ、しまった。やってしまった。あ、なんで食らってる？
And out.
カニカン取った後まだまだ分からない時期がトライのコンボ使うといいよ。まあそうですね。トライアルのパニカン設定をしようか。常にパニッシュカウンター。じゃあどうだったっけ？これでもいいような気もするけどな。画面端まで連れていけるし。
Here comes a new challenger.
いや、無線のチュンリー。
These two have more beef than
前
a
々から言
barbecue
おう
in
と思ってた
Texas.
けど、
Let's
スト
see them
6
duke
の
it
チュン
out.
リーってめっちゃ北川景子に見えるね、これ。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in
びっく
store.
りした。
Finds
は
the
い
counter.
いや、
Impressive reactions there.
準備相変わらずパナさない。
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Decides to meet them in the air.
間違えた。2段のゲー
Both
ム。
sides backing off to form their game plan. Was looking for that jump attack. Knocked down. Life lead opens it up for the throw to close it out.
パニカンの子も1個しかな
Player
いん
1
ですよね。
draws first
トライ
blood
アル
and
の。
it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Jumps in.
痛い痛い。
In with the snake, smart move to stay on guard. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage, using the invincibility on the overdrive potential. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. What'll happen here?
パナス？
Player
あ、そっちをパナス。
That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. That's on the top of the picks a good spot to use
こういう
the
簡
super.
単なのはできるんです
Why
けど
deadly
ね。
implications means poison, and now here comes the pressure. Looking for a chance. Closes it out. Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column.
トライアルやったかな。トライアル行こうか。まあいいや。
Here comes a new challenger.
そういや、もも肉さんメイン何使ってるんですか？
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
ブランカ。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. And they use the corner to stage a comeback. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out? They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. Good job here giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They're barely hanging in there. Not sure how long this is going to last. Ooh, that's a pretty big life lead. It's not looking too good, folks.
そうやな、そらそうやろな。
Takes a trip. Heading into
ここ
the
からやば
lead
いかも
game
しれない。
now. It's getting tense.
あ、よかった。追撃がなかった。
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Takes the
見てる。
hit and keeps on trucking. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Projectile to try to change the situation. Player 1 can work with this lead. Time to sit on the lead. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. What are they doing? Hopes with the medium kick.
よかっ
Gotta
た。
be mindful of reach and jumping from this range. Medium kick. Not much like it.
あ、しまったー。
What's going to happen here in the later half of this round? Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Blocked. This can lead to some big damage.
よいしょ。
Didn't hesitate going for
メ
a
イン
kill
です
with that super.
マリーザ、ああ、いいですね。なんかもも肉さんっぽい。
最後に仕上げる。
確かにマリーザ。
And takes the round. Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column. So how is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness
お、
a pull-up here?
読まれている。
Pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count. Uses the target combo
手も
to
びっく
take
り
a
か。
chunk of damage off the
で
opponent.
もびっくりしたっぽいな。
Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Starts off zoning with the fireball. Decides to
今
go
の
with the
読み
target combo.
でさ、
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Very solid corner switch.
あ、しまった。
All right, what's coming next?
浮いてる。
Next hit will end the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A great forward jump there to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive
何が
edge
ファニカン
during
ト
that
ね
last
ファニ
round. It's going to be even more
パリと
important
に
this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. They're in the corner and the beatdown. What a smart throw! What now? Needs to find a chance to seal the
殺
deal.
されてんのか。
What'll be the plan here? The anti-air
わからんけ
game
ど、なん
was
か助かった
so
命
next
だった
level.
な、これも。
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing.
まだなんか練習中かもしれない。バニカンを取りました。これドリルが浮いたり倒れ込んだりするのは何なんやろうな。吹っ飛んでいくとちょっと何も追撃入らんしな。
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side is gonna want to lose this one. All right,
やっぱ
first
リーサルなん
round.
ですね。
What's going to happen?
そう。
Shuts down the air approach. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Scouting to jump in hard. Player 1 with the life lead.
格上の人たち
Denied up top. Goes for the throw.
ドライブラッシュとか
Goes for a
なんか
projectile
秋
to
でド
try
ライ
and
ブラッ
change
シュ
the
使う
pace.
場面を未だに見出せてない。
Such good ground game tools, but you gotta be careful they don't get jumped. Decides to meet them in the air. Can't tech the throw. Knocked down. Player 1 chases him down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Spices things up by adding the super art to the combo. Throws to get around their defense.
毒状態じゃないから入らんか。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming next? Drive rush to keep it going. This range is where it gets. It's there.
中間距離、ああ、そうですよね。基本的にはそれですよね。
On the board. Can they keep the momentum? Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Bops
あ、
him with
し
the
まった。
target
釣ら
combo.
れて波動しない。
Brings forward with the drive rush. Using moves out of drive rush for advantage is good for creating new chances. Can tech the throw. Jumps. Gotta be
この
mindful of reach
ジャン
and
プした
jumping
大
with this
P の
range.
使い道とかも
Player
探していかなあ
1 can
かんもん
work
な。
with this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. The
違う違う
drive
違う。
impact is denied. Uses the impact
こ
to
これ
shave
がや
off
りたい。
some of the drive gauge. Found the opening and snares them clean. Player 1 will look to apply
壁
pressure.
までいかんか。
There. Player 1 gets the W and
ああ、
bragging
山
rights
梨
in that
中
mirror
は
match.
そうですよね。やっぱコンボに絡めてっていうのではないんですよね。秋って中足からのラッシュはないから。
Here comes a new challenger.
なんか今日珍しくチュンリー多いな。
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
ああ、
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not
これ
gunshot.
が強力やってい
Player
う
1
話を聞いた
will
こ
be
と
in
が
a world of hurt if this drive
相
gauge
手
runs
バーンアウ
out.
トしてる。
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the
ドリ
corner.
ル出す気なか
Now
ったんやけ
they
ど。
create some big chances to do damage here. Well-timed corner switch. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. All right, what's coming next? At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is
あ、そうなん
so
や。
important. Player 1, AO!
あ、はい、ももにくさん
Player
お
2
疲れ
picks
様
up
で
the
したなの
first
かな。
round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. The jump in is denied. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 2 chases him down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Jumps in! This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack.
ね、そうそうか。あ、なんだその技。 初めて見た。
An overdrive arc.
え、なんだ今。
Nice block on the overhead. Knockdown and plenty of time left for some drama.
ガード硬いなこの
Still
人。
lots
偉
of
い。
time left in this fight. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Super hearts on
嘘や
deck
ろ、
for
浮い
both
てる。
fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to
マ
trade
ジで秋に空投げ欲しい
fighting
な。
ahead even with depleted drive gauge. Jumps in. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Picks a good spot to use the
秋に
super.
空投げくれ。
Is this the end? Is there still a chance?
最後に仕上げ
Still
あ、生き
in
て
it
る。
by a fingernail. One chance here closes it out. Player 2 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to
10連
that
勝き
column.
た。10連勝はいけるんやけどな。
Here comes a new challenger.
画面中央とか四方再締めの時に前捨てから。
How's this
全
matchup
く
gonna
こ
shake
れが
out?
ステレオ
It's
タイプの
gonna be
人間やって
exciting to
いう
see.
ね。新しいシステムじゃなくて
Here we go.
普通に
Let's see what these
通常
fighters
技で
have
どう
in
にかしよ
store.
うとしてしまうっていう。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to
あ、
do
深く入りすぎ
damage
た。
here. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
間違えた。
With the light
強肩
gap
入ってない。
opening up, they need to utilize drive. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Snipes them out of the air. Player 2 draws
大工をし
first
てしまう。
blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? Goes to the overdrive. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Still very early in the round. Still feeling each other out. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. A quick breather. They decide to take a breather to regroup.
そうやね。こういう風にラッシュを使えるキャラに対して火力負けしてくる場面が
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the
出てく
corner
るん
here.
ですよね。通常技で
They
やってた
gotta
ら。
be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the side switch.
あ、
Throw escape. Pressure him with cool feint. Found the opening and snares them clean. Gutsy play with the grab.
嘘や
Go
ろ。
for it at this range. A quick breather. Looking for a hole. Look at the dress up.
あ、入らへん。
Gauge right
入らん。
there. Yo, what's next? Oh, were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Burns out. Crowns up. You're done. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
なんだかんだで好調には来てるんやけど、なんか逆にこの好調は怖いな。
Here comes a new challenger.
相手
Right
ランクアッ
here,
プだ。
right now, we're in for something special.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
あー、見られてるわ。
Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Nails the anti-air. Nice perfect parry there.
あ、なんで
What's the next move? Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Knockdown. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Blocks it. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge may be the turning point. Oh, burnout
これ
activation.
いかへんかな。あ、言ってくれた。よかった。
To pick up the win.
呼んだ。
They took
呼ん
advantage
でよ
of
かった
every
今の。
chance. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts for the anti-air.
まあ一回使っちゃって。
Level 3 super arts. They're looking to make them rattle and hum.
最後に仕上げ苦しいですか
Yo, that combo was godlike. Was that in the tutorial? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management.
あ、今来んの？
There's the side switch. This quick pace to hit.
あー、読まれてんな。
Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Answers back with the drive impact on recovery. This can lead to some big damage.
さて、こっからやな。画面端に追い込まれた時の秋は弱いねんな。
Wow, that's some big time damage there. Wide lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Drops him. They return to center stage. Not a lot. Tries to make something happen with the overdrive on. Hey,
早出し。相打ち OK のつも
Player
りで。
2 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Player 1 chases him down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. This is a tough spot to try and throw.
ほんまはこっからまたドライブラッシュしてあかんねやろうけど。
What's next? The combo's there. Shoots off a fireball up close. The fireball game is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to jump it. Fights back out of the corner. Reads their mind and heads to throw. Reads the throw and stops the push before it starts. Pops him with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. All right, what's coming next? Dash. Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Closing moments of the round, one hit's gonna do it. Ayo!
無理やりもう合流した。
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
ラウンドを優先します。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Goes low. Medium kick.
ジャスト1回も取れん。
Zero right kick for a mix-up. Adds some damage and flair with the super. Goes for the level.
あ、でもインパクトでもええのか。ダメかな。
Using a super art can open up huge chances for you. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump in.
あ、間違えた。
Player 2
間違えた。
will need to use their meter wisely.
これはもう仕方がない。あ、生きてる。
What are they doing? This can lead to some big damage. Are we going to see a comeback here? What are they going to do? Smart use of the toxic blossom. Closes it out. Last
ワン
round,
チャンあった気もするけど
Fighters
な。
gotta go all in from this point. Presses for a reaction with a fire. What? In anti-air? Next step.
そら見てるんだ。これだけは練習したんだよ。
This is gonna hurt. No drops in this. Connects with the throw. Yo, what's next? Wall splat into the guardrail.
あ、ちょっ
Throw instant. Hold it down. This may turn into a burns out. It's a Jin ride. Putting the cherry on top. Pashes out with the shampoo Jin ride. A real test of nerves here. Clutch, anti-air. What's gonna happen here? Ain't it counting? Over.
とあれなんつう名前やったっけな、剣の。
Player 2 makes some
空中
smart
飛び
moves
で。
there.
あれは
Great
イン
game.
パクトで返すっていう練習だけはしたん。 月曜日、ああ、ジュリもな、ラッシュが強いキャラやもんな。
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise. Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Shuts down the air approach.
おめれん。
Uses the downtime to get above. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Blocks the jump in. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is
手出した
also
らこっちがやられるもんね。
Gotta hold out here. Fuha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Knock down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the side switch. Big opportunity coming. What are they doing? Player 2 can work with this lead. Scrapping it out up close. Medium pick hits. Player 1 can't use any drive, springs forward with the drive rush. This is the turn. Oh, burnout activates. Player 2 and whiffs. They're wide open. The spacing is so on point, right? Perfect read with the anti-air. Closes with the throw. Hits them with the smart stuff.
今んとこは頑張れてるけど、なんか読み勝ってるってだけ、技術で勝ってる気はしません。
Last chance, it's now or never.
そやな、そらそうやんな。
Both fighters standing firm with plenty of help remaining. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Full SA needs.
しまった。違う。
Anti-air in the clutch. This is gonna hurt.
体育出さへんのや。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
そうだ。止めれないなら逃げたらいいんだ。
Looking to start something.
こういう風に。
Jumps, meets them air to air. Look at throws them.
ダメか。
Amazing. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Player 1 can't use drive anymore.
あ、しまった、違う。
Up close and personal with it. What a smart throw. Yo, what's next? Burns out. No, stunned off the wall. Player 1 is in dark times with burnout. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Noticeable like burning it all the way up with the super. Didn't hesitate going for
今度は
steal with
教えて
that
ください。教えれるほど全然できてませんよ。
does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
最低限のコンボだけ覚えて、あとはなんか勘で戦ってる。
Stepping up for the rematch. Pokes with the medium kick.
14連勝ま
Did
で。
well to get the buff in there. The fighters continue
こ
to
こ
chip
で
each
邪
other
答
in
弁
the
に入れ
early
たんや
going.
けど、せっかく止めてるんやから。
Looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Alright, what's up now? Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Pops him with the target combo.
はいで。
Got their eye on the air. We're near the end of the round. I
Ah,
want to see
遅かった
someone shoot their shot. Come on. Knock
何
down.
かしてると思うんだ
The。jump in is
はいで、
denied.
なんで俺が投げれてられ
Throws
て
him.
る。
What's next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Dives in with cool fate. Player 2 creates a good corner off. Hits them for the stun. This might be over right here.
パニカン。
It's there.
パニカンしてめっちゃ自分がパニクってる。
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jump.
変ならいけるんじゃない。あー、ダメか、止めれんか。
Gets a buff in the meantime. In with the snake step. Player 1 has a slight life
そう
lead.
やな。
There's been some back and forth, but no clear leader in the fight. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big
ちゃうちゃ
payday.
うちゃう。
This is where smart meter management is going to come
Ah,
into play.
この
Our fighters
試合
will
グダ
need
グ
to
ダや
tread
な。
carefully. Put some distance between them. Doesn't want to engage. we're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption. It's a good spot to use the super. Cashes out the gate and offers it up to the cause of Yazoo.
最後に仕上げ苦しいです
They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key.
止める。
Are we going to see a comeback? Critical art? Yo, what's gonna
びっくり
hit
した。
there? Player 2 gets a clear victory. I
どう
know
なん
they
でしょ
want
う。
to
まだ
add
ま
more
だね
W's
追
to
加
that.
キャラとかもいるから剣がどの位置に収まるのかっていうのはまだわかんないですね。今は我が世の春やけど。
Here comes a new challenger.
Our
俺
fighters are ready
は
to
でも
lay it
剣よ
all on
り
the line.
JP の方が嫌やけどな。
Round 1.
ジェイミーだ。
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Just down the air approach. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance.
いけ。
Okay, so a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack.
え、なん
Player
で
two pushes the opponent into the corner.
今の
Buys some
強い
time
方がいいん
by
ちゃ
driving
う
them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Decides to go with the target combo. Takes a trip.
いや
Denied
手足投げ。
That attack landed for a counter hit.
飛びを潰さ
They'll
れるな。
have to decide how to follow up. They're vying for dominant
あ、それ
position.
わからんわ。
Taking stock. Fights back out of the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
切れ目がわからん。
Box him with the target combo. Hits him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
届
Here's
く
the。jump in. Side switch out of the corner.
早い。
Target combo as a filler.
気側に合わせないと無理や
Smart play with the throw. Going, it springs forward with the drive rush.
な。相打ちでも
Going for the
OK か
free throw
よ。
kicks to get a drink in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drive rush to keep it going. Superb reactions on display. On the extends the meter
全
on
部
the
コパン振られてんな。
Is this gonna kill?
あ
And it's just enough. Solid
ー、練習は
read on the
15
ball.
でストップですね。
Player 1
できれば2万ぐらいまでノンストップで行きたかったけどな。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
逆に言ったらそういうキャラ使ってる以上は負けれねえと思った方がいいかもしんねえ。痛い。
Solid anti-air there. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Fights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. Escapes the corner to reset the
下手くそなラッ
situation.
シュの
The jump in is
止め投げ。
denied. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is saw that drive impact
Oh.
coming from a mile away
Just funny.
and carried it. Life lead opens up.
手出したらあかんのか。
Kicks to get a drink in.
なん
Drive
け
rush to keep it going.
今の垂直に引っかかるって無理やろ。
Throw springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? They need to rely on their instincts here. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, burnout.
あ、こっちもゲージなかったわ。
Oh. Player 1 with a big first
はい
round
市販
pickup.
市販台じゃない
Can
や
they
斉
close
藤
it
さん
out?
こんばんは。
That drive impact doesn't get through.
マジか。
Goes for the
ジェイミーのラッシュが止めらんねえ。中継はどう？あ、いけた。
Forward with the drive rush. Using moves out of drive rush for advantage is good for creating new chances. Player
い
1,
ち時
drive
間の
rush
鬱
to
陶
keep
し
it
い。
going.
小判に。
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. That's a big, perfect parry. What now?
ガードしてんの。
Hits him with his free flow.
じゃあパリは
Gauge gap here.
パリしても無理？
Say stuff with that target combo. Barely hanging on. They have to optimize the drive usage. What'll happen here? What a smart throw! Player 2 is in a what? In anti-air. What are they going to do?
とりあえずパナそうぜ。
Turning it all the way up with the super deadly implication hits, and now the life bar is fading. Player perfect read with the edge.
いやマジかやる。斉藤さんもダイヤだったんですね。おめでとうございます。さあ15連勝からの2連敗。 その辺難しい。強キャラ使ってるんやったら、自覚があるんやったら負けれねえっていう意識大事なんかな。どっちかっすよね。弱キャラ使ってるから負けて当たり前と思うから、そこら辺は難しい。
We got a
逆に
good
言った
match
ら
on deck right
ね、そう
now.
やね、剣強いよだからっていう推進力がいるかもしんない。
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve
おい
on
で
commentary.
そろそろやな。
Tries to bait him with the projectile.
あ、なんだ
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed.
あ、ダメなの、すり抜ける、それも。
Get in and do
あ、
damage.
な
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Solid counter.
マジで。
Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to give up. Will this super art connect?
あ、そうなの。
Alright, what's coming next? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drivers. Pressure with cool face. Jumps up,
絶対キャノンスパイクスだろ。
jumps in. Feeling out the space. In with the snake step. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
うわ、マジか。
Oh. Player 2 picks up the first round.
あ、なんか
That'll
言っ
give
て
them
ま
a
したね。
psychological advantage.
元っていうか、ボットのキャミーさんが。
Alright, who's gonna swing first?
似てる。
Checks with
あ、
the
で
medium
も、
kick.
あ、その距離でパニカンしたところで。
Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Knockdown and
でも言うてこのキャラ
Player
も強いんじゃ
2
なかったっ
has
け。
the life lead. Can they
キ
build
ャノ
on
ンスパ
this?
イク絶対打つな。
There's been some back and forth, but no clear leader in the fight. Smart play with the throw. What are they doing? You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Anti-air in the clutch. Barely hanging on. They have to optimize their drive.
ダメか。
Doesn't miss it. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punish.
Cammy wins.
Player 2 gets a clear victory.
あれ
I
思
know
った
they
ん
want
や
to
け
add
ど
more W to
MR
that
没収
column.
より
Oh,
A 級
we're
版で
gonna
いいん
run
じ
it
ゃねえ
back
のって
now.
気するけど。
This thing ain't over yet.
さてさて、キャミーさんはどうしたらいいんだ。やっぱ
Good parry there, and
パリ取ったからって
parry
何
here
って話を
builds
した
some
な。
drive gauge, which could help later in the round. Can't blame either of
結
these
局
fighters for
あ
not
れ
wanting to be stuck in that
MR
corner.
減らされたから
Thus,
プレーは
not
できるん
wanting
や
to be
ろ。
stuck in the corner. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive.
せ
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Grabs him. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Whiffs the throw. Opens him up with the throw. Ayo! Player 2 draws
あ、パンダ
first
さん
blood
こんば
and
ん
it's
は。ご
on
無
the
沙汰してお
board.
ります。
Can they keep the momentum? How will they take it? Takes a big gamble and rips
ど
out
う
the
いう
raw
あれなの
super.
かな
They've
これ。
piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going
キ
to
ャミーどうしようもねえな。
springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Jump! Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Knock drops him from the air. Pressure in the cool face.
マジか。
See what eating your spinach does for you kids?
リバサの世界って言われる。リバサってなんだ。
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match.
モダンのジュリ
Pride
だ。
and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Puts one in the pocket. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage.
あー、対空ならん。
Change the situation. Fireballs are such good ground game tools, but you gotta be careful they don't get jumped. Player 2 chases them down. Throws them. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
あ、1ではまあ
Whips the throw. Oh, burnout activates. And tech the throw. Player 2 needs to hold out until there's raw super art. Deadly implications means poison, and now here comes the big
ボ
dare.
タン押しながりか。確かにそれはあるかもしんね
Player 1 wins
そ
the
この
first
注意
round
全
and
然
is
できて
now
ない
riding
わ。
a huge wave of
なんか
momentum.
秋でコンボしてるのは楽しすぎてあれだ。そこまで
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Now that's how you use an impact. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Add some damage.
ゲージがあったらこれで締めるんだけどな。
Deadly implications indeed. You don't look too good.
うわ浮いてる。立派。
Ooh, burnout and KO. That's what happens when
ス
you
トローク全く
capitalize
触って
on
ないの
all
に
your
そんな
chances.
ああ確かにそうかもしれないですね。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now.
ゲーム性
This
は
thing ain't over yet.
止めれない。
Get the buff in there. Counter hit throw there. Player 1 puts the
それは
opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 needs
こ
to
れ
be
これ
cautious
これ
with
ちょっ
drive
と
gauge.
強制案
So
件。
they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 is working with less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here.
まだ僕も決してその
Sides to meet them in the
ス
air.
トロークまだ全然慣れてない。
Experiencing burnout. Takes a trip.
昔のスト5のあれで食べてるって感じ。
Closing moments of the
あ
round.
とこれ
One
あ
hit's
ちゃう
gonna do it. Denies the jump in. Jumps in. Superb reactions on display.
あなんで刺さったの。
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They're laying into each other. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
余計なことし
Kick
た。
hits.
じゃあ答弁にしとけばよかった。
In with the snake step. Gotta be careful not to whip his range. Going in? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the side switch.
あと MR1300 台からそう1400からまとめでした全員が全員じゃないけどあ
最後に仕上げ
あなんとか連敗を4ぐらいでストップした。
Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know they
何
want
ぐ
to
らい
add
ま
more
でいけ
W
たらいい
to
んだ
that
な。
column.
あと150か。ってことは3連勝が必要ですね。最低でも。じゃあ。ここから。
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be
ス
exciting
ノー
to
マン
see.
や。マジかよ。スノーマンってジャニーズやったの。
Let's see what these fighters have in store.
足が
Strikes
た。
back with the drive impact. We're still early in the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. Decides to go with the target combo.
ちゃちゃちゃちゃちゃ。
What are they thinking here? Player 1 chases him down. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Big jump.
マジかよ。
Takes the combo. General kickball mix-up. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them. The Sun ends the round with
多
a
分
punish
中
counter.
足やってくるかなと思ったら当たったん
Rent
で。
free right now. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a
うまい。
psychological advantage.
これをとっさに返せる人ってすごいと思うわ。俺
Turns
絶
it
対
up
無
a
理や
notch and
わ。
sends them to the corner.
合う。
Smart play with the throw.
そこ埋める。
Experiencing burnout. Spins the meter on the super art. Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town.
いやまあいいけどさ。
Using a super art can open up huge chances for you. Player 1 untouchable. Completely overwhelmed them. They're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Wow.
ガードしてます。
Counterattack. Smart use of the
間違え
time
た。
blossom. Player 2 can't let this knock them out of the air. We get to follow up after of that target comp, connects with the throw. No resources to work with, uses their drive gauge, drops him from the air. Over in the flat.
これさ、
Player
空
one
対
gets the
空で
win
こ
in a
っちが勝
convincing
って仕
fashion.
切り直しになっ
It is
た後、
not over. They
龍
want that
拳は
one back.
必ず波動打つんだけど、
General kick ball mix up. Jump.
相手
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to fill out the situation. Still filling each other up. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. Player one, maintaining the
そこ
corner
で話す
pressure
か
for some
話してくるかなとは思ったんだけど、
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Shoots off a
So-
fireball up close.
空中飛び蹴りに意
Are you
識を
both
置く。
exchanging numbers or something? Holds out with the block. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Burn out is
今情けをかけるんじゃなかったな、攻め込めばよかった。
Player 2 creates a
あ、よかった。
that's a KO. Time that perfect.
知恵の入力猶予が増
Player
えたか
1
ら、知恵
draws first
知恵で
blood
ね、
and it's
どうで
on
しょ
the
うね。
board. Can they keep the
あ、多
momentum?
分あれ、間違えてた。コマンドを間違えてる。
Take advantage of everything that's happened up until
竜
now.
巻の方入れてた。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack leaves you at a disadvantage, so it's better to try an anti-air instead. That's a counter. Toxic Blossom for the extra damage. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Gotta be raw super art. Deadly implications means poison, and now here comes the
こ
KO.
の技だけは見てる俺は。
That's what happens when you capitalize on
痛い
all
目に
your
遭うたから。
chances.
ただ、優先やったっけ？あれは無理やな。
Here comes a new challenger.
でもやっぱりキャラクター偏ってんな。ケン、ジュリ、キャミ。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
ああ。これよ。これが止めれねえ。
Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw
ああ、
hits.
この人投げ
Now
混
it's
ぜてくるか。
Was well in range to score the throw.
なんで空中に
They
浮いてん
get the
の？
distance they want. Let's see their approach. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Player two needs to be cautious with drive gauge. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake.
渡る。
Player two draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
ユリのラッシュは多分対策案件になるけど止めれねえな。
Did well to get the buff in there.
無理やな。余計なことしたな。
Brings it all together. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player two has a slight light
届いてない。
A quick breather. Anti-air drops him. Nah, you can't fool anyone with that
本
jump.
当にやったら。
Side hostile to start something. That's a counter.
じゃあじゃあじゃあじゃあじゃあ。
What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. They return to center. The air-to-air is good. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. The throw connects. Both sides getting ready.
うわ、浮いてる。
Wraps it up for the throw. Player two gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more
でも
W's
そ
to
れ
that column.
大敗やな。あ、ちょっと一回お手洗い行ってきます。失礼します。 、すいません、戻りました。ルーク意外と見ないですけどね。まあ、ただ、秋をマスターにもしできたら、なんかモダン用のキャラとかも模索していきたいなとは思ってるんですけどね。ザンギって言ったら友達からやめとけって言われたけど、ネタじゃなくてね、なんか弱攻撃が死んでしまうのがちょっとザンギはどうなのっていうのがあるみたい。秋はモダンっていうかモダンでも難しいからな。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has used up all their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
よくわからんけど倒せた。
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
ザンギはどうなんでしょうね。正直モダンやってみたい気がするんやけどな。はい。
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Chases them
読まれてるよね。そらそうだよね。
Opts to continue laying on the pressure with the
この人のなんかラッシュの使い方は参考になる気がするな。あいで、痛い。うまいこの人。
Dominating this round. They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions there. This fight is going the distance. It's gut check time for our fighters who's going to pick up the win. Smart play with the throw. Adds a little spice with the overdrive. Player 2
これいつでもさ鎖で潰せるようにしてほしいよな。あ、まあ。
Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Oh, here we go.
あ、しまった。入れ込んでもうてる。
Yo, knock, open up. This is real.
あ、まあいいか。
So what's next? Looking for a hole. Player 1 still has a chance to
うまい。返しがうまい。ザンギダイヤ。あ、それはモダンクラッシュ。
Amazing. Night incoming. Noticeable life lead is a comeback steal forward rush. Next to counter.
どうなった？あ、俺が勝った。
Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
あ、クラシック。はい。
Not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Jump meets them out of air. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush.
ああいう風な使い方があるのか。
Was well in range to score the throw. Well-timed command throw there. Very dangerous range.
あ、しまった。パニカン出してしまった。ドライブラッシュ出したかったけどボタン間違えた。
The fireball game is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to jump in. Player 2 with the life lead. And they exploit this advantage. Big counter. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. Alright, what's coming next? This range is where it gets interesting. Gotta use fade out and attack. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Oh, burnout activates. Player 1 has the cleanest
お、どうだ？あ、死ぬか。
fires off a nice KO.
そうですね。だいたいそれぐらい目処がいいですかね。まあランクアップその前にしたらそこで終わる気もするけど。
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Jumps in.
ちゃう。
Just out of range for that throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. In with the snake step. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Spins the meter on the super arc. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call.
最後に仕上げ
The super arc didn't kill. Gotta keep it together here. Knockdown and
これは雲行きが怪しいのか。
getting sweaty.
あ、でもなんとかなった。
Last round, people. Both fighters
あ、いいっ
gotta
す
go
よ。
all in from this point. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? In with the snake. We tech those. Wow, they are reading each other
いいコマ投げ。
Aki making
減
a
る。
pretzel out of a
めっ
weird
ちゃ減る。
Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. Both
甘えた。
absolutely refusing to give up ground. Player 1 crowns them from above. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Gets the counter hit.
うわマジか。
Meter until they got this
よう見てんな。
See, now that's how
こ
you
の人
finish a fight. This is a
80p で暴れてたの
big
今。
deal. See? Or you're going home.
そういうもんなんか
Player
な。あ、は
1
い。
survived that tense mirror match.
あ、それまだもう一戦あるんや。
Not over. They want that
そっ
run
か。
back. How's this going to unfold? Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Still feeling each other out. Denied up top. Goes for the command grab. And they trade.
いけ。どういうこと？
With charge ins. Tricky territory here. Picture
Ah,
perfect
なるほどな。
punish count. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponents attack left them wide open. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Fantastic reactions there. Pressure with cool fate. Reads their mind and texts the throw. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown, and they need to rely on their instincts here. Dives in with cool fate. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Boxing with the target combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Going in? Uses a target combo as a filler.
いや
Side switch
え、なんだ
out of the
今の。
corner.
どういう状況？
Up close scrap still going on.
うまい。
Superarch on deck for both fighters. How they approach this sends the meter on the super arc. Goes for the level 3 super arc to show them this is how we
う
roll.
ん、こっからやな。
最後に仕上げ
早い。
よろしいですか
Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Springs forward with the drive rush. They gotta be careful. Knocked him out of the air. Oh, what a rush. Throws him. Oh, here we go. Maxes out the
ちょっと入れ込んでしまったけど、まあいいや。
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
はいさようなら
Down and out. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
さあ、あと1回勝てば一応2万やな。でも俺がノーネさんに出せる情報ってないで。
Here comes a new challenger.
ルークだ。
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves. The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
え
No throws in this house. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good
え、
damage.
なんで今の無理やけど。毒状態じゃなかったのか。
Alright, let's see the damage here. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are such good ground game tools, but you gotta be careful they don't get jumped.
届かんか。
Surprises him with the drive rush. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Perfect spring to create some space. It's there.
なんで当たった。
Player 2
あ
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. The fireball game is so solid right now, their opponent can't get
あ。
a
こ
good
れっ
read.
てみんな中足は確認してんの？
Boyd's getting stuck in the corner somehow.
それとも入れ込み？
The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. Goes for the drive rush. Player 1 experiencing burnout. What'll happen? Going for the super arc?
そうや。リバースや。
Life bar gone.
このラウンドは仕方ないか。
Here, but it's still anyone's game. They gotta go. Not a lot happening.
おお、見てる。
Respect my airspace. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The jump in is denied. Jump knocked him out of the air. Drops him from the air. Anti-air in the clutch.
これ通常技優秀すぎんか。
Back and forth reads are
こんなキャラや
unreal.
ったっけ、ファイナ
They
ルで。
decide to take a breather to sets up with the jump in. Snake step. Carry to the corner. This may be
あ、届かんか。
Next the count. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Drive rush. Down
なんか知らんけど勝てた。
Player 2 gets
入
the
れ込
win
み
in a convincing fashion.
あ
They're still hungry.
あ、要は
Both
ヒッ
sides
ト確認ってわけではないんやな。
Parry. The throw whiffs.
いや無理か、3発間に合わんか。
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Opts for the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Starts off zoning with fireball. Next up. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive stock, and that's going to affect their ability to play the neutral game. Alright, what's coming next?
普通に止められた。
Player 1
最
doesn't
悪や
have。a lot of drive gauge to play with.
あ、でも相手ね。
Gotta watch out. Knockdown. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
間に合わんか。
Medium kick. In with the snap, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round.
あ、なんか知らんけど当たった。 中足勝利できると言ったとか言わなかった。マジか。
Can they close it out? Starts the party with a jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Fires off a nightshade pulse.
よくわからん。
Who gain control
あ、
of
こ
the
れ
back
は
end
そうですね。
early going?
確かに。
Grabs him. Going in? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Ooh, burnout activated. Player 1 has
あ、ダメだ。転がってねえ。
goes for it at this range.
あ、でもなんか
What
安
do
く
they
済んだ。
do? Goes air to air and takes their turn. Good judgment there. Opens him up with the throw. Pressure in his cool face. Are we going to see a comeback here? Player 2 closes it out. Player 2 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that
ス
column.
マン86、あと 120? かランクアップまでは。連敗せんかったら3連勝か。結局3連勝がいるんか。
Here comes a new challenger.
はい、ジュリー。
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
昨日はね、割と
Let's see what they
午
try
前
and
中
do
セ
here
ー
in
フ
this
中やっ
first
たんだけ
round.
ど。
The throw
しまっ
hits.
た。なんで
Now
寝
it's
転が
time
った
for some fun. Well in range to score the throw. Goes air to air to deny them a
あ、これ
chance.
きつ。
Gets a buff in the meantime. The corner makes it hard to escape. Talk about a clean slate.
あの
It's a perfect
遅い
KO.
連携で繋がって
Player
る
1
っていうのは
sets the tone
な。
with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Holds out with the block.
これ起き上がりに重ねられてんのつらい。
Going in with the snake step. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Found the opening and snares them clean. Gutsy play with the grab. Pressure on his cool face. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. This is a
離してくると思ったんやけどな。
They can't escape. Steal down and out.
離してくると
Player
思っておきながら
1
ガー
gets
ド
a
を
clear
怠っ
victory.
た。
I know they want to add more W's to that column. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we
どう
going
しよ
to
う。
witness a blow up here? Creates distance to try to get a read on
あ、
the
しまった。
opponent.
垂直したかったのに。
Fantastic reactions there. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner.
え、ちゃう。
Now they're
な
on
ん
the
で
defensive.
じゃあ答弁出したよ。
Neither of them willing to give up
出てな
ground
い。
here. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few players could turn this around. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so
優秀。
they must be thinking of a counter. In with the snake step. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets the knockdown with the throw. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Going in? Uses a target combo as a filler. Opens him up with the throw. Connects with the throw. The space meets him out of air. Snake step. Jump, anti-air in the clutch. What is anti-air? Oh my god, did they just choke it away? Clutch, anti-air. Only a little bit of drive and life left. There's the burnout.
なんとか命拾いをした。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
はい。
Jumps in. Jumps the air to air. Good. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Dashes forward. Solid anti-air.
Oh.
Looking to tread something and whips. They're wide open. The clutch throw escape. Wow, they are reading each other so well. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday.
今俺ガードしたんだが。
Hook him up. Oh, Jury's going towards dark place. Kaisen Dankai Rocker. Lands the super, and now it's time for some dessert. Up close and personal with the claw. Medium kick. A real test of nerve.
あ、しまった。ジャトーベまで入ってなかった。こればっかり。
Personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. And they muster up the nerves to fight back and take this round. Oh, it's over. Player one clinches the win.
Here comes a new challenger.
マリエザや。あれやな。時間経つとコマミスが増えてくんな。
Both fighters are ready to get
ランクアッ
started.
プ戦だ。
I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with the jump in.
すごくラグい。
Throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Was well
すごくラグい。
in range to score the throw.
いて。
Player one will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge
確
runs
か
out.
ノニさん曰く投げがいいんや
Drive
った
gauge
な、
is
こいつには。
completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Springs forward with the drive rush. KO.
確かに投げを多用するようになってからなんか勝つようになった気がする。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
いや、そうなの。
Jumps up. In with the snake step.
まあまあ逃げれただけ良くないわ。なんやこの攻撃力。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Uses a target combo as a filler. Not close enough for the throw. Player two can't let this throw him. Gets the throw, puts the armor to good
あ
use.
あ、まあ当て身か。当て身か。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Last knocked him out of the air. This can lead to some big damage. Orchid Spring. Player two tries to make something happen with the overdrive art. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's see some style. A throw is denied. What a read. The back and forth reads are unreal.
あ、なんで俺も使ってしまうねん。また入れ込んでる。ゲージ残したかったな。まだ決着ちゃうやろこれ。よかった。何事もなかった。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold? Nightshade Pulse comes out to play.
ああ、その当て身。
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Player 1 is just about out of drive after
なんで今
takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Knockdown. Gets the counter hit throw. They're vying for dominant position in the corner.
どういうこと
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. Serpent Lash tells them what's good. Ooh, burnout activates. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without the drive gauge.
なんで今じゃあ答弁出したいんやけど
Player 1 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? Flies in fist first to keep the pressure on. The Gladius blows him away. Holds out with the block. Can't tech the throw. Throw option always good for the damage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock.
埋まってる
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 1 will need to play it to spins the meter on the super arc. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Drive gauge gap experiencing burnout. Player 1 a smart throw. Sees it coming and shrugs off the attack with armor. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Throws him. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Pressure, stun. You might not want to see this.
しまっ
Back
た
throw for damage and vital position.
え
What now? Turn that ball
そっか
hard.
ジャンプしとけばよかったな
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold? Dives in with cool fate.
なんで止めれねえの
Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. Taking stock. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Slides in fist first to keep the pressure on. The throw whiffs. Doesn't miss a beat. That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Going in? Closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Last chance, it's now or never. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Catches a punish, counter, or reaction. Player 2 knocked him out of the air. The Gladius cracked him open. So what's next?
大丈夫マジか
Player 1 gets the win in a complete.
火力差あったな
Here comes a new
変
challenger.
だ
All
Oh,
right,
2万
both
から落ち
players
ちま
are
った
ready
ぜ
to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
Round 1.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Got their eye on the air. The drive parry was successful. Saw that throw coming easily. The fighters are at a standstill. They gotta be picking up something. Burnout is triggered.
ああよかった画面走らなかった
Taking stock. Reacts to the throw. Shoots off a fireball up close. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down.
いい
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps! Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Uses a fireball to try to establish their pace. In with the snake step. The impact doesn't do anything. Forcefully closes the gap. Player 2 will look to
あ
apply
ダメ
the
か
experience
駒投げ
burnout.
無理やった
Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1
あでもよかった
doesn't have a
画面
lot of
端に行
drive
かんか
gauge
った
to
から
play
言え
with.
ば
They gotta watch out. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Backs on the Dr. Blanc. Needs to find a chance to seal this. This can lead to some big damage. Barely hang. What a smart throw! A quick breather.
くそあと一発足らんかった
One chance here may end this round. Looking for a hold.
あ死ぬこれ
Push their way out of the corner. Maxes out the gauge right there. Like my pops told me, scared money, don't make no money. And kids got plenty.
生きてる生きてる
They gotta dig down deep here. Up close and personal with the claw.
うわ
You're done.
シューピー届かんかったか
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The final round. Who's gonna take this? Medium kick.
なんで寝てないの
With dash in. Which fighter will and eats it? Jirai kick for a mix-up. Player 2 throws him. Yo, what's next? Clutch, anti-air. This end whip. They're wide open. Both sides getting ready. Solid anti-air. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. What now? Connects with the throw. For real, everyone knew.
あそっかガードじゃダメだ
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Jumps. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
ちゃうちゃうちゃうちゃうちゃうちゃうちゃうちゃう前田 AP
Takes the combo. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 is almost KO. Player 1
今めっちゃインパクト押したんやけど
first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Shows the medium kick. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. This is the perfect range. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Boxing with the target combo. That throw's not gonna reach. Uses a target combo as it springs forward with the drive rush. Toxic blossom for the extra damage. Tacks on the toxic blossom. Player 2.
間違えた裏に行ってない
What are they doing? Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo.
あしまった使ってしまった
PhD fighters can do it for
また入れ込んでる
Cashes out the gauge and offers it up to the cause of Yazoo.
苦しいですか
Look at the damage! Goes for the fireball to force a reaction. Snake step. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge's forward rush. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Quick dash. Closes it
よか
out.
った
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fireball. Sure you can. Carries the projectile. Saw the projectile easily. They'll want to be careful of positioning here while on the lookout for more projectiles.
うわマジか
Decides to go with the target. Alright, what's up now? Combo with the target combo.
画面端きついなで投げやろ
Player 1 chases him down. Confident anti-air to counter the jumping. Very solid corner switch.
あなんで
Jump in, they were scouting. Easy tech.
もう一回
That drive impact doesn't get through. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Got their eye on the air. Life lead opens up. grabs him. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Player experiencing burnout. Shoots off a fireball up close. Oh my heart, I can't get the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punish. Player one draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger.
それやんな。シューピーかぶせられると辛いな。
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Gets a little space with the throw. Throw option always good for the damage. They exchange blows. People aren't on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation picks a good spot to use the super. Cashes in all the bars for the Shinru Repa. Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Next the counter. Anticipates the throw. Dives in with cool fate.
違う、寝てない。寝てからの駒投げがしたかったんやけど無理だったな。予選のルーク。
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
大丈夫か。
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile.
オフ。
Will the drive rush here open things up for them? Moves performed off a drive rush get extra advantage frames for potentially high return. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Player one maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Very solid corner switch. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Throws to get around their defense. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Pressure with cruel fate. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. One chance here may end this round. That's the jump in they were scouting. Here's the air-to-air exchange. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The fighters return, found the opening and snares them clean. Gutsy play with the grabs. Blocks the cross-up. Good read. Dives in with cruel fate. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Don't mind me. Just making a flowchart over here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Their will to win is really being tested here. Ayo! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Blast. Tries to do something new and goes for the fireball. Oh, the opponent thought they had something there, but they're about to get crushed. Knockdown and drive rush. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend. Their opponent might go for the side switch. Spend all that juice on the super art. Not shy one bit about it. Player two needs to take advantage of the escape. Point blank range here. The clutch throw escape. Player two may be able to steal this back. This can lead to some big damage. A real test of nerve here. No hesitation or regret. Open up in time for finish. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Escape denied. Airspace. Player one! Gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him a towel. It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Decides to go with the target combo. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. On dangerous turf, easy to get tagged at this range. Fires off in overdrive. There's a corner switch. Nails the anti-air. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Opts for entrapment to mitigate their defense. Jumps up.
ああ、よかった。
Opts for the throw to close
表
it
敬
out.
ミスった時死んだと思った。
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Burns the drive gauge. Gets the jump in. Jump! Dives in with cool
うわ、
face.
マジか。
Perfect input, not letting up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Ooh, connects with the rising uppercut. Player 1 deadly implications indeed. You don't look too good. Going springs forward with the drive rush. A jump anti-air in the clutch. Closing moments of the round, one hit's gonna do it. When they're looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation,
それ届く
Player 1 can't afford mistakes without the drive. Down and out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will come out on top in this final round? Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Next up, watch that fist soar. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Anticipates the throw. Looking for a hole. Oh, you never know what can happen. It just bets it all on the drive rush. Keeps throws them. They switch sides. Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
あ、ダメだ。
Drive gauge on deck. What's the play? Reads the throw and escape. They're taking a step back to slow down the pucker up, baby. You gotta hand it to both our fighters. They put on.
Here comes a new challenger.
We got a
や
good
っぱ
match
剣
on deck
多い
right now.
な。
And no one's gonna wanna blink once the action gets started. Here we go.
うわ、
Let's see what these
反応して
fighters
しまった。
have in store. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Fireballs are such good ground game tools, but you gotta be careful they don't get jumped. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. Secures the jump in. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. In with the snake step. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. What are they doing? Block.
あ、よかった。
Oh.
話してけへんかった。
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. Will this decision pay off for them? Medium kick hits. Snap kick sends him spinning. The corner makes it hard to escape.
投げミスった後勝利間に合うんじゃなかったっ
They
て。
gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the
な
side.
んで波動が出ね
Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Picks a good spot to
え。剣のリバースアッパーなんて正解であり不明瞭。
No question, this super art is definitely going to kill.
最後に仕上げ
Look at that.
なんとか2万に乗せて終わりたいな。
Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know
あと
they
一周
want to
か。
add more W's to that column. Oh, we're gonna run it back now?
さあ。
This thing ain't over yet. Throws to get
俺
around their
も投げ
defense.
をしたいんやが。
Player 2 chases him down. Throw is escaped. Rushes off the throw. Goes for the
校
throw.
長が
Alright,
校長が
what's up
配信を
now?
始めて右下に出てい
Player
る
1 with the life lead.
Google Chrome から
Checks him with
お
the
知らせが来た。
The fireball aim is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to jump it. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Pops him with the target combo. Takes a trip. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. They trade hits, and now that punish counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here. Player 2.
ああよかった。相手がミスってくれた。あ、ダメだ。ゲーム起動中やから Google Chrome からのお知らせ消せねえ。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Who gained control of the match in the early going? Still very early in the round. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. They break things off to take a quick breather. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Yo, I hope your SO got a mixtape to remember you by, because a visit from Yakuza is damn near fatal. They must have a good
よしよし。
That was a clinic on how a
なん
solid
とか
neutral
2万人
game
乗せ
wins
て
matches.
よかった。あと200やな。はい、というわけでね、お時間もちょうど9時になりましたので、今日のランクマン配信はここまでにしたいと思います。ご視聴くださった皆さんありがとうございました。また、次回の配信でお会いしましょう。お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。はい、オツでした。ありがとうございました。失礼します。できれば上げたかったけどな。あと200やってんな。途中の4連敗ぐらい辛かったな。はい、では失礼します。